Well, we're back, thank goodness. Minute and a half to go before the start of this shortened race. We've got Max Spivey and Jack Meredith, who are in the car and in the commentary box as well. Give me a bit of a hand with this. That's probably a good idea. So 68 lap race now, which is 175. Yeah, you got to right click and hit disable video because it's a video camera. But anyway, the finale. The thing is, if I stuffed up my maths earlier, which I did, if it was half, shut up! For goodness sake, I'm talking. Right. Max Spivey's muted for the moment. The thing is, if it was 75%, it would be half points, and that would be crucial for the championship. It's effectively hand it to Chris Refalo, but we're away now. I'll wait till it fits out. I mean, it happened the first time, and it's happened the second time. Just to, yeah, it's like one of your two compulsory pit stops.
So the big pog for me.
A little bit flustered at the moment. Don't say that much.
Are we going to see any more pit stops? We're going to have one from Caldwell for speeding. Oh dear. Nick Mello into the pits. That's interesting too. He's decided to have the same same strategy as me. I'm surprised I haven't seen it from Jack Green actually, although he's been complaining about tyre wear, so he might be a bit scared to do 2 longer stints. Any news on the safety car, Jar?
I'm gonna go one more lap.
Cool.
Doing a
It's
bit
great.
Oh, I'm just all over the place. Long race, so hopefully people take it a bit calm on this restart. So time and rub up against that time limit.
1-2, safety is be like.
Nick Gregg up in 3rd. Can he actually bag his first podium of the season, the defending champion? He's got not much to defend this time. As Josh Monty dives into the pits.
Nicholas Gregg's still not
This
winning,
is-
so. I'm sure our leader is
it's
not.
big pog for me because I've gained quite a bit of track position through my pit stop. Actually, I haven't lost anything.
Matt did his drive through.
So Matt Caldwell's going to come out probably in almost last position here. Although Aaron Recchi, what's the update on him, Chuck?
No update.
Yep, update on.
Sort of the iOS OS update. I failed to install it. Not enough space.
Sorry, I'm sure you'd be able to understand. It's chaotic.
I'm sure most of the drivers will be wanting to warm up their tyres here
Definitely, I'm over.
on the last stage of the.
Oh, sorry, Shelby. As I just flew it. Oh,
Ooh,
what the
that is a
hell?
horrible sound.
Yes, that's the safety car going out. Oh god. Here we go. Oh, stop.
Another, haven't they? So we're away now for the restart of this race.
Not Pogger's start, not Pogger's start. Looks like turn 1's gone cleanly this time around for all the drivers. I didn't even see any contact with the wall. Jack Green looks like he's going to make a move on Ben Campbell here. Up the inside, big sand under brakes. He's desperate to make a lot of positions up here. He's done that one quite cleanly actually. Obviously I can't see the action from the front, so...
I'll keep you updated
Nothing's
on
happened at the bottom.
Yeah, not a lot. Refalo, Raath, Groves, splits, hills,
Winfield Nanos are still leading as one of the video cars hits the wall, but I think he hit the wall. Yeah, he did. Oh, he's hit the wall again, so his teammate might. I've made quite a gap on the video cars. Just poggers.
Jack Green's made a move on Aaron Recchi.
Jack Green making his way through the field.
Big lock up from Recchi. Although, according to my timing, he's gone 3 laps down, and I don't think that's the case, so we'll have to rectify that after the race.
Yeah, it's happened to me as well. Now,
Let's see if he goes 4 laps down. No. Okay. So I'm not sure where the 3 laps down numbers come from. Jack Green, is he going to make a send up the inside of Blitz and Simmons? No, doesn't look like it, luckily. I'd imagine for them.
Yeah. So we've got, what?
No proof in dead.
Green-
I try to squeeze up the inside. Oh, Ryan Snooks is around.
Oh, Ryan Snooks is good. It's all kicking off down there.
So
Very
Rely on
close
Twitch.
call. Oh, Nick Mello up the end. Oh, Nick Mello just put me into the wall.
Some contact.
gonna have to try and
And he's going to have to redress that, I think, is what he's trying to do.
Well,
Maybe?
he tried. Well, it's the thing is, you've lost 3
It is
positions
not-
off that block.
okay. Poggers,
So-
not Poggers.
But
I'll
it's
be
either one
I'll
or
be
the
trying
other.
to get him back, that's for sure.
Might be some rivalries going on there. Nicholas Gregg is still a solid third of me
Matt
dropping off a
Caldwell
bit
gets
of
it
mate.
sideways. Oh,
Snooks has made his way up to 5th. What was that nonsense? That's Hill. Josh Hill has made his way up to 5th.
oh, Nick Mello does redress the position. Very smart from him there. He actually pulled a gap away from the positions so that he wouldn't lose as many.
I get a Mario Kart notification.
Fantastic. Like, I mean, we're on board with Simmons coming back down the hill towards.
What
was it, Zara Street?
Out of his mind right now, to be Expect the funeral tomorrow.
8th position for Simmons, and Blitz isn't far behind either. New colours on that car for this last weekend. which
Comment
is
down below if you
pink
want to see me as an ad.
BWT.
Josh now making time up on me. He might snatch 4th place from me.
Well, Simmons looks like he's made contact with Jack Green. That he won't be happy, but Jack Green's made a monster charge. He's all the way up to 7th position here.
And Jack Green. Shall be ahead of the
Oh,
division.
I've spun.
Back
Dear
road.
me.
Sure has. That's out of the last corner. Grab the wall then?
No idea. It just went.
Josh Hill
So-
now making time up on me. Going down the staircase, I think it's called.
Sure is,
Don't know.
and it's way
Down there.
past the beach. There on the
I don't know where the
right-hand
beach
side.
is, though.
It's a beach, man. And
I don't know where the beach is, I don't know. It's just...
that's why I said it. So, 1 second is the gap. Did you grab the wall there? You might have. But, if we can take a quick look at our championship, which is Refalo and Raath, first and second. Green is up in 7th, so, but at this stage, Refalo first, Green second, Raath third, and the champion
If-
will take 2nd place.
If the race finishes as it is right now, Dietmar Raath will jump Jack Green in the championship. He needs an extra 13 points to get ahead, so
Inside curb there, that's made a lot of time for Josh. He's right up my rear. What do I do, guys? Oh,
Defend from, I don't know. Oh, that's a lot of curve. That's even more
Yep.
than Josh Hill. He loses the back end of the car. And he's now...
oh no, not this corner, Josh!
Down the hill.
It's a bit of a
This little
flop.
kink into the hairpin kind of ruins the overtaking position. You have to follow so close into the brake. You can't go too aggressive.
as I'm right behind Josh Monty coming into that exact braking zone.
Spivey, Hill, Murdoch, double battle pattern at 6th.
Nicholas Gregg, solid 3rd right now.
Can he hold on to that podium?
Josh might go
Finish.
for a dive here. He does. I'd lock up a bit. Give him more space.
These two, of course, teammates in the Heroes and Hill get past. Up in the 4th place. 9 seconds off the podium.
Oh my god.
Long way to go in the race, of course, but...
No video card looking at me. I think there's no video card of someone that dropped off. Or it might be one of the unlucky ones that died. That got died,
Grab
yes.
the wall. So Spivey's grabbed the wall and now he's giving it
Oh!
up into 5th place for him. Follows Hill through.
Oh no, now Jack Green's on me, great. Let's see if I
Jack
can
Green.
take
Did you
him
just
out.
make up a bunch of positions at the start of that one?
Yes. Went from 10th to 4th. So.
Wow. So 10th to 4th, and now dropping
Yellow
back
flags down at the final corner.
down. Final corner,
Simmons
yeah, it's
off.
Simmons. So it's had a bit of an incident in the last corner down to 11th.
Oh, Jack Green now looking on my inside. So I clipped the wall. Again, give him the ball. Because I think I don't play with it, they go a bit wide there.
So Mello actually ended up on the back of Simmons as lag apparently.
Oh, he went.
No, but it's much unfortunate. And he's still saying he should get a penalty.
My whole computer
we'll
screen
see
is
on
just
Wednesday. See how it all goes. 8/10 of a second down, going past Spivey, and now Mello is going to start catching up. A little bit of a question mark over with the Simmons incident to the hairpin.
On the topic of Mello, he is the lead car to have completed a compulsory pit stop, so he's only going to have to stop one more time, which could be maybe a 20-second advantage he has over the rest of the field. So if he can get himself in some clear air for a while,
Mello is now
catch back up.
Oh, as Nash goes into the total tool.
Yeah, so he's missed his braking
Oh,
point,
gosh.
he's gone straight on down at turn number 2. He's dropped 2 positions because of it. Yeah, Mello won't be far behind him. Out in front, it's Refalo, Raath, Gray.
Damn it! Fine.
Spivey's in the wall again.
I just
Yeah.
half spun, but the wall saved me, so no damage even. Oh god, bit of a slide.
Looks like Caldwell's let Mello get away from him a bit there. 2. Almost opened all the way up to a 5-second gap. It was the second car in line who's done a compulsory pit stop.
Damn it.
And then there's Meredith and Monty.
Oh,
Mello's
there
got
goes
the run
Mello
up
on the
there.
side of one of the Dominions.
He's actually
He might have a
quite
look
close
on
to
two.
Spivey. Double overtake perhaps, down into turn number 2. And he's got it. Well done. And now Murdoch and Spivey side by side, back down the hill. This is always a bit sketchy, but Murdoch gets through. Spivey loses 2 positions. Actually, no, he loses 1 position. Oh, 2 positions.
Yeah, 2.
It is 2 positions. Thanks for sticking around. We had some technical issues earlier, which is why we are now at 68 laps rather than the originally scheduled 95. Sanson went straight on at turn 2, and that's why his name flashed yellow. Meredith looking down the inside of Blitz. That's a big slide.
Managed
Did
to...
make a little bit of contact?
No, I kept it off him.
Well, it was tight. Oh, Meredith into the pits? No. Probably should have made it, but once you cross that yellow line, pretty much can get to the pits, but anyway. That's going to fool me every lap now, see?
Nash is lagging around a bit, it's just him though. He was lagging around the most the last time. Even, like everybody for me was actually alright, even though we had like 200 ping. Except for Nash, so. Matt Caldwell now catching up with me. Go away.
Yeah, Caldwell's not had a great... Well, I'll say that, he's got a great start to this race. But he has done a compulsory pit stop, as you mentioned before, Jack. He's sitting there in 9th. 2 seconds behind Spivey, who continues to fall down the order after a fantastic start. Oh, I praised you. Damn.
very lucky.
It's a bit luck, but
Yeah. And then because
Greg
Mello
Nelly.
spun as well, I was only 5th and Mello spun, so got the 4th.
Greg now within a second of Raath. Let's go with the front lip cam.
Now Nick Greg here will want that podium finish. He robbed himself of it at Bathurst and hasn't secured one the entire season, coming off a championship last season, so that's something he'll want to bag at the end of the season. More of a pride statement than anything.
Blitz and Simmons in an accident down at the bottom of the hill. So Simmons has been involved in a couple of incidents now, and he gives Blitz a little tap on the exit in the corner, down towards the turn number 11 hairpin. Oh, he's grabbed the inside wall, the sweeper.
Oh no.
I thought that would have fired him into the outside wall, but it didn't. Grabs all the curb.
Battle between the commentators could come to fruition very soon.
Campbell round at the penultimate corner.
Who?
With that hairpin, Campbell. He is last on the circuit. Recce disconnected earlier, by the way, so he DNF'd from this one fairly early on.
I think the timing broke. It was showing him going lap down after lap down.
It did, but yeah, and then he got disconnected anyway. Now, Greg's just copped a serve from Murdoch behind, Snooks rather, behind. So a little bit of bump into turn number 2. Left car. Traffic probably going to cause a few issues fairly soon.
It's a big very professional commentator.
Oh, big accident. Yeah.
Where
So he's had a side-to-side contact going down to turn 1.
God.
Now
Who's
we'll pass,
this?
and Blitz.
Who?
That's Blitz and Simmons. So Monty is now challenging the back of Blitz, which is why I'm reluctant to have a redress happen. Hill and Green in a tussle further up. Mello just behind too. So there's a lot happening out on track. Raath and Greg are 1.5 seconds behind now, and only a couple of car lengths separate these two. Got to be careful going through turn 1. You don't want to grab the inside wall, the outside wall, or too much of the curb. Well, the wall on the way in, or the way out rather. But Hill now is close to Green as he is to Mello. Go to an outside shot, and there they are. All three of them, 4th, 5th and 6th. Jack Green fighting for a championship.
Looking unlikely at the moment with Chris Refalo all the way out in front by almost 6 seconds.
A yellow flag out here.
That is Campbell,
Yeah, last
I
corner.
believe.
Snooks trying to get going again. Look at this group of cars. Snooks has got to try and give way to all these cars. Mello's made a mistake on the exit of the corner. Snooks has gone round as well. Got an accident with Campbell.
Oh yeah, Ryan Snooks, so he just came across the track into the pit.
And Mello into the pit lane. So he's taking another compulsory pit stop. Is he going to go all the way? Can you do that?
It is, yes, it's possible.
With the tyres, man, they'll just be dead at the end. Unless you can amazingly try and do them on like all red.
I'd like to say sorry to Ryan Snooks.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I see him round just after turn 1, and he's gotten going
yeah,
again.
he pitted. So he's pitted.
So was that anything to do with you, Mr. Meredith?
Indeed it was.
Alright,
Oh,
fantastic. That's going for a stupid
sticky
notes.
No, it wasn't.
Well, there's a battle happening down to near the whatever corner that is. The big one where you
Fantastic,
have to,
the second corner. Monty and Blitz.
The big one.
Oh, big contact between Ben Campbell and Nash Bulldog. Ben being a lapped car.
So yeah, that's
And his
a lapping
teammate,
situation.
his teammate actually catching me at the moment, so there's kind of a big difference between them.
Just looks round. That's at turn 9. Be careful, don't run into the... He needs to keep an eye on his map display.
Now Caldwell's catching up to me.
There's another one coming. There's another one coming.
This race is popping off. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Great.
Turn 9, is it? I think it's turn 9.
I don't know. Please asking me. Now Ben Campbell has to give me position. Oh, Ryan Snooks is around. Yeah, there we go. Ben Campbell isn't giving the position up.
Oh,
Don't hold me up, mate. Just because it's your teammate behind me doesn't mean you can hold me up. There we go.
And he's finally going again. So a bit of a calamitous re-entry there, but it's all clear now.
Nick Mello will be chasing down myself with a lot more pace on those fresh tyres. And also, I believe in about 1 or 2 laps we'll begin to see the first round of pit stops from the lead group.
Yeah.
Because they're on a split
What
straight.
about you,
into-
Spivey?
That'll be me, yeah. It will be me.
Oh, Caldwell now challenging Spivey. Caldwell taking the compulsory pit stop.
Oh no!
First lap, was it? Yep. The safety car. Second
Under
lap.
safety car.
He's beat me then, because I only still need to do 2.
He grabbed the wall there. It's close.
Yep. He did hit it a bit. But not enough to slow him down.
Ben Campbell.
Ow. Whoa!
Oh, is
Lost
that
the rear end,
lag
he's got it.
or?
It was just me losing the rear end in 4th gear.
Well, he's got past nonetheless. 7th place for Caldwell. Spivey drops down to 8th. Meanwhile, Mello and Meredith have got a lapped car in the middle of it. Campbell's going to run around the outside of the corner and give way to both of them. Mello's going to try and get in around the outside of the last corner. Won't work.
I'm going to talk you through my decisions here. So I'm going to brake a bit earlier for turn 1 so I can not hit the curb and then run into the wall by accident to try and achieve a better exit. Looks like I'm safe from a move currently, so I'm going to take a normal line, but he's on the fresh tyres, so he'll be able to hold position no matter what I do. I won't be able to pull away from him, but the best I can do is just
Refalo in the pits.
keep my eyes forward and defend.
So Refalo in the pits. It'll be interesting to see where he comes out. He's got basically the front pit slot. It's quite a short pit lane actually, so it shouldn't lose you too much time. And he's going to re-emerge in 3rd place, side by side with a lapped Nvidia car. Mello and Meredith side by side through the last corner, bumping of
Jack
doors.
Green is pitted.
And Mello through, Jack Green has pitted. So 7th place, 8th place, 9th place.
34 lead.
He's going to come out 9th. So Refalo is now 3rd. Meredith, sorry, Mello taking a defensive line to that corner.
Tail end's very squirrely on these old tyres.
Yeah, it is. Spinning. I was nearly spinning fourth gear. Given a Raath has been given a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits.
A 10-second penalty, did you say?
Yeah.
Who has?
Is that a
Raath.
stop go?
No, it's just a 10.
So I
Very
think
weird.
with real penalty that should convert to a drive-through.
I'm not sure.
If
Whatever
I'm
he
not
sees on the
mistaken.
screen, I guess.
Max Spivey into the pits.
Speed to the pitch from here.
So Blitzer couldn't actually get into his pit box as Raath hits the wall, and
That'll be cold tyres.
Yep. It's kind of difficult to tell all these NVIDIA cards. There's 4 of them now on this circuit. We've got Sanson, the new edition. And Greg into the pits. So, how far behind?
Oh, somebody just went off straight off. Taylor Simmons has gone straight off and got in turn 2.
Yeah, Simmons straight on, and then
Nicholas Gregg has pitted.
Greg's in the pits, as I said.
So, just gonna
Refalo's going to go past. Raath is going to go past. Going to be side by side with Sanson. Need to yield position, just tucking behind. Third place for Greg. 2 seconds up the road is Raath.
Has Hill made a stop?
No. Come on. No, he didn't. He didn't make a stop.
So he still needs to make 2. If I'm right. Lap 25 is 68 shortened race because of the collision before, but we've made it so that to the 4 laps, and we've got a 75% race, which means we can still get 4 points. We can have a full championship battle. 9:30 is our cut-off point, and we should finish before then. Simmons side by side with Spivey up to turn 2.
Oh god. Oh.
And Spivey's running deep.
The inside line is horrible.
It is absolutely awkward, that inside line, because there's a massive bump on the apex of the corner that after the race we'll see people mention, so I'm sure. Campbell has had a little spin at the top of the hill and now returns back down at even 15th position. Next
Eyes on Nick Mello here. He's gonna try and make the move on Matt Caldwell, I believe. But Nick Mello, interestingly, he'll be hoping to just get through without the interruption here because he's done both his mandatory pit stops. So he's gonna be at least another 20 seconds up the road on aggregate, which puts him in that lead battle.
Oh, Simmons in the wall hard, turn 2. I was not involved with that.
It's definitely turn 1.
Oh, sorry.
Can't count past 1.
Sorry,
11,
sorry.
down to 12. Monty passes.
As Mello gets past Caldwell.
Yeah, interesting point on Mello. We won't actually see, as he has got past Caldwell now. We won't see his true position for a while yet. Jack Green has a look up the inside. Jack Meredith, battle of the Jacks, and Josh Hill in the pits.
Hill makes his first pit stop.
There we go. So up 27 of 68.
So the only person out of position at the moment is Nick Mello. At least in the top 7.
Appreciate you sticking with us through those technical issues earlier. We're back now. 68 lap race. Full points will be awarded. And that means our championship scenario remains the same. We'll just find this
Yellow.
championship scenario. We'll call it out again. Murdoch has had an accident at the top of the hill again. It's a hotspot this weekend.
Certainly is a hotspot. As Jack Green sends it very deep under brakes.
Jack Meredith doing some fantastic in-car commentary while trying to control the car. He got close to putting it in the wall there.
There's a battle of 3 behind me, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. I can't see the people.
Where you've got Simmons and Monty over there, and then in front of him is one of the leaders. It's Refalo, the leader, and then Raath behind. Not too far off either. There's 5 second gap between the first, second, and third.
Shove is damage on?
Yes, it should be.
Don't think it is.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, it is.
I haven't got anything from like hitting him to the wall really.
I've got some.
It is on?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, good. Should be 50.
So Jack Green's going to be making a charge here.
Got a pretty flag.
It really takes the bite out of the streets. It is off.
Unless I'm getting flashbacks to the initial race start.
So I locked up hard and it didn't come up flashing that my tyre was locked or anything.
And that's got nothing to do with damage.
It does, because it will come up with the damage model if it does. But it hasn't come up.
Mine's come up doing that though.
Weird.
Alright, don't tell me.
I cheated also.
Oh my god. Ah well. No driver will be aware of
The leader's
what's
trying to
on
cut
the
screen
street,
now.
so hopefully they try and lower the stakes a bit. All will be revealed after the race.
So it shall be his OnlyFans.
Fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Lap 30 of 68, we're actually almost halfway through. A fairly quick affair already.
Second round of pit stops for most people will be in around about 12 laps. 12-13 laps. But you might see guys like myself, Mello and Caldwell pitting again very soon.
All of a sudden, Jack Green on the back of Caldwell. I wonder if there's been a mistake there. In fact, look at the gap. Caldwell is now 9 seconds behind Mello. Simmons has had an accident, run to the last corner.
In-car commentary from me means that Caldwell hasn't made a mistake. He's just been a little bit off the pace actually, and with Jack Green and Nick Mello being on the faster tyre, or at least a softer pair of boots, he's just been a little bit off the pace. I'm in a similar sort of boat, and I've been catching him just slightly every time. As we see Jack Green finally sneak up the inside into 5th place.
Oh, in the wall.
Into the wall.
That's a dodgy place. Caldwell in the wall, and that's been hit a little bit by Hill.
I dare say that'll be the tyre wear starting to come into play for Matt Caldwell. As we see Ryan Snooks giving way to Jack Green.
Murdoch around. Guess where?
Turn 2.
Yep.
Oh, good. Oh, he's got going again.
Yeah, he's going again. It's also tricky because you turn around that corner and all of a sudden there's a car there that's sideways. blind in the exit, so difficult to
Can't always make a
spot where the
mistake.
cars
I'm
around.
gonna be able to close up.
Now, Greg is reeling in Raath very quickly for second place. 1.7 seconds separates them. And Jack Green looks to have second place secured in the championship. We might just quickly grab those championship things. So this,
I believe at this rate, Jack Green will not finish second in the championship.
yeah, that's coming into the race. So Refalo, Greg, Meredith, Delaney, Hill, Murdoch, and Thornton top 10.
And Campbell in the wall in the staircase section.
He sure is, and has to find a place to get back around again. And he does. And that place is 15th, so we'll get back to the battle to the front and bring up these standings once more. Go over to the second page there, and that's actually wrong, so silly me. The
Judy.
I know, goodness me. So that's the team standings as well, which Fernando's had pretty much got ahead. The other ones, Snag, Redcar, Bradbury, Cowwood, Biggest, all in a battle for second place. And you would think the biggest contenders are the other ones in 4th and 5th, because they are the ones with 2 cars here staying. Breaks the wall.
Great.
What do you mean?
He's had a little moment coming out of the hairpin, and
With the
found
team's
himself in the wall.
championship, Big Nick's Game of Fuel's got 2, and Jack Green's on his own.
Campbell. Campbell? Can I say that?
And then the other
Actually,
Winfield Nando's car.
Blimmin' Riley's in here, is he?
No.
I expect him to be here. So, yeah, Picnic's going to pretty much got that, as long as
Yeah,
Spivey
let's go.
can stay with him. So we can use the server. We will see how it goes. Our ping is fine now, it's about 50.
Yeah, 53.
Which is perfect. I'll say that, and it pops up a little bit. But anyway,
Oh yeah, 61.
Josh Hill on the back of Meredith. Josh Hill is one man who is glad that Riley's been doing tonight.
Yes, definitely. As an F1 Supercars, he keeps taking them out. Every single race. So Nicholas Gregg and Winfield Nando's Raath, sorry, is catching me for a door lap.
Why did I do this at time? Around the outside of Hill. He's going to have the inside line for the last corner.
Oh no, I had to give it
Oh,
away.
a bit twitchy on the way in, but he's going to get it. That's a good pass, but Meredith is still hanging on the outside. He still wants to be there. I think he might find himself forced into that wall, which he does. But he'll run a little bit off the road on the exit of the corner hill. Back up the inside at turn 2. Forces himself in front of Meredith on the exit.
Ah, yeah.
Meredith almost loses the car. Good battling.
Hill runs a little deep there.
Nicholas Gregg has left.
Runs wide, does Josh Hill.
Nicholas Gregg is looking for his first podium in Supercars, actually, yeah. In this season of Supercars.
It is too, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, his first...
But is he going to throw it away?
Oh, Meredith. Big slide on the way in. Down the inside. At the hairpin. Couldn't get up far.
Josh Monty.
Monty in the pits. From 11th position. Points down to 15.
I've got a big gap behind me then, don't I?
36 of 68. We are a bit past halfway now through this one.
You said like 9:30 to 40, so.
Massive lockup from Hill. He's going to run deep through the final corner. Such a tricky approach to that hairpin. They've straightened it out recently, but that hasn't been reflected in this particular version of the track. Is it another version? I'm not sure. I need to go and check.
Yeah, I think it has. That test is good.
Unfortunately, that version also takes up 8 gigabytes of RAM. Murdoch round, guess where? That's right, the
no.
This time.
Oh! That's a position for me.
It is for position. So,
you need
he's dropped a position to Spivey to fight him. Find it back. 1.8 seconds.
Didn't realise that position. I didn't know it was that close. I thought, because I know he messed up before, but I didn't know it was that. He was that close still. Oh my god, no! Oh. Close, but I messed up. So Xavier's gone, which he's just missed me crash.
No.
So,
I'm just,
there you go. Okay.
Sorry, I'm dealing with other stuff.
Okay, that's right. But yes, Nash has overtaken me for 9th again. Because I messed up on turn 2, I put it throttle and went spinning head first into the wall, but I didn't spin completely, so good. I only lost like 2 seconds, I think. Gotta hope for another mess up from Nash.
Yeah, Murdoch is now back ahead. Simmons has had an accident out in turn 9. Was it 8?
Thank you,
Count them. Yeah, play the counting game.
1, 2, 3. Well, you couldn't count past turn 1. Like, you mistook turn 1 for turn 2. And you do.
I knew what turn it was. I just said the wrong.
You just said the wrong one. I'll buy that.
Thank you.
Simmons. Oh, he's put on a big slide there. And
slow hill down.
Past. Does. The only Falcon in the field this evening. No VFs like 2 weeks ago rather at practice. Here's an interesting point. Refalo Raath, or Refalo at least, is going to have the championship, the team's championship, Bathurst and Sandown. And apart from the Enduros, how many races has Chris Refalo won?
1.
How many races has Jack Green won? 1.
Oh god.
At the Gold Coast event. So, and it took a while as well, wasn't it? Until round 8 and 9 respectively. So, consistency pays points. Yes. And showing up as well.
Sorry, stop. In front of me and Nash, is there blue flags or are they blue positions as well?
That's blue.
Oh.
So Murdoch's got 29 seconds to the next car.
Oh. Right, so I'm basically having like, that's it.
Well, Nicholas Green roped in Raath again. 1.7 seconds. Caldwell.
Yeah, when I let him through, he was kind of a
Second and final. 2 back down.
Crap in my leg.
I think behind, or just in front of Miller. Let's see. Yep, here he comes. Side by side with another Nvidia car. Simmons has had another off, coming back down the hill, and he is going again. Just stay out of the way for the leaders. Oh man, that was interesting stuff.
Blue flag showing up for me. I think. Does Nick did Nick?
Chaos going on here. Simmons is trying to get out of the way for two Nvidia cars who are, that's Blitz, and the other one just in front is Nerd Doc. No, it's not. No, it's Snooks there. And he's got 5 seconds to Campbell behind.
Mello's above to that me, I think.
Yeah, he's not far off.
He's hunting down Nicholas. Don't think there's enough time though.
Well, does Nick have to make another stop? I think so.
I think so, yeah. Does Mello?
No.
No, he's done. So he's going to end up probably about 10 seconds off Refalo. Wait, how?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No,
Actually,
no.
How long's a pit? How long's a
That's
pit?
not Mello. Very quick.
Full tank.
Yeah, it's a very short one.
Full
He
tank?
won't
Oh,
need,
that
he
takes
won't
quite
need a
long.
full tank.
You won't
Oh.
need it, yeah.
However much.
I'll be able to give you a report in a second because I'll be making my pit stop of what should be a similar length.
I don't even need to put in any more fuel. I'm done with fuel. I can just
Of
keep
course, we
going.
don't know Refalo's playing pity.
Now Nick has to get past Ben Campbell, so that'll be a bit interesting.
So it's become a.
Now there's a gap of about 32 seconds from Refalo to Mello. Now, if you fellas get your stopwatches ready, I'll be making a pit stop just now, which should be a similar length. So, oh, I've got to drive through. Oh crap!
Oh,
He's
Jack
spinning
Meredith
got
has got a drive
penalty
through.
as Jack Meredith. Wow.
Well, I've screwed that up, haven't I?
Yeah. This pit stop will actually be off time because it's been a bit quicker.
So.
Oh, who's this? Taylor Simmons in the wall hard. That's called.
On my numbers, Nick Mello, effective race leader.
Look at that. If he has to pit, if he's gonna, oh yeah.
He'll be on very old tyres though.
And I think that in the video, the Winfield Nanos cars definitely have a gap, a pit stop gap. Intervene. Ooh. Somebody do be cracking down. Picking out just the whip shot. Meredith has got to get because he has to do his time now.
Oh, it's going to be a battle with Caldwell. Me.
So Meredith through the pits again because he's got to go. Okay, the yellow line, mate.
Shut up, man.
How old are you for Jackman?
Yes.
Another drive-through. Another drive-through.
No, get stuffed. Right
Nearly
behind
only
Matt
20
Caldwell
laps
now.
left of this race.
So cars spanning this entire.
Jack Green is fitted.
Jack Green. So that's his second stop. And back out to the end of the race.
25 litres
Not
added.
long to go.
Indefinitely.
And Refalo into the pit lane now. So, where does he come out relative to Nick Mello? He's actually going to be away. Loses the lead to his teammate. So he's actually going to come out here with Greg. But only
Oh, really?
just. So another 18 seconds. Oh, actually, that might need to be fixed up. So we wait for Mello to come back across the line.
$18 it is.
Yeah, sure.
He's
My
actually-
damage isn't on a good thing. That's a bit weird. I mean, I haven't crashed hard enough to get suspension or anything, but. Yeah, odd.
Greg just a second behind.
Now I suppose eyes on
Ryan's.
where Mello comes out compared to Nick Gregg. Must have been a very short pit stop for Chris Refalo.
Nicholas Greg into the pits, and so's Raath. So, Raath in, Greg follows.
That'll be the final stop for them.
And they'll stop in the same box. Well, will they? Yeah, they will. Mello isn't far behind. Greg uses all of the yellow line that he's allowed to. Observe that. That's two wheels in silence.
Shut.
Mello's only a second behind. Titanic battle incoming between the get your Titanic there you go. Between the two who battled for last year's championship.
Oh no, I'm between blue flags. Behind Jack, I'm in front of Jack Green and behind Joshua Field. That's fifth, so I gotta get out maybe Jack. First.
Meredith on the back of Caldwell as well, but this is more important. Screw you, Jack.
I'm not yours. I'm gonna make it the best arm battle you've ever not seen. Mello will be on old tyres though. That's my issue.
Do be an issue though.
I can't
Mello's
see
actually into
him.
the pits.
Interesting. So he's not
it's
taken
three.
advantage of that first
Oh, yellow
pit
flag.
stop.
It's Simmons
Perhaps
again.
fuel. Oh, for
Oh, Meredith. Oh, he's on an accident. Coming through the staircase. And back out onto the road. As Campbell yields to the race leader. Race leader?
no, second place.
Second place. So. Jack Green on the back of Josh Hill now. 5th and 6th. Green starting to work his way back up to what he's found good pace. He's actually not a good pace most of this race, despite him saying that he hasn't.
That's always the thing, isn't it?
6th place for him. 5/10 of a second behind Hill, who locks up. In fact, he's going to slide right past. He's got the inside. Going to maintain the place. Actually, Hill's into the pits. That battle. Killian from 5th place. He's going to drop 1 position. I don't think he'll drop to 2nd. Monty's had an accident. Turn 2.
Audio.
He's done so well to be pretty much incident free thus far.
Called back up as well for me. Because he was ages back when I last heard him. And now I'm just about
But he's dropped a bit further back now. So 11th place
it's
for
still
him. He's got the leaders coming through. The leader is actually Raath in second. Very well. Just had to yield. We've got 18 laps to go. Refalo bangs in the fastest lap, 107.6.
Oh god. How do you do that?
Pole time was a 107.5.
Fuck you.
He's really going at it. 21 seconds. Straight there.
Got Sensen in the wall.
Let's go ball with Nicholas Gregg, who has Monty in front. Raath a little further in front. 4 seconds to be precise. To be more precise, it's 4.093. Now he's actually grabbed the inside wall and then gone into his own barrier, so the big nickname if you're barrier for the big nickname for the car.
We don't have the skid, basically.
Yeah, it's still an asset. It's still a big deception. It's actually devoid of that branding, so maybe it's time to retire. But 3rd place for him anyway, and he's dropped another second to push that anywhere up. Snooks set a blue screen. That's why he's out of the race. 16th place. For video racing boy.
Video racing, I just
In
don't
the final race of the season. Be aggressive on the run down the hill to get past. Monty's done a good job to stay out of the way though. No contact made. 4.8 seconds is the gap. And that's the closest gap. Well, actually, Sanson did the 2 video racing 2 cars. Sanson's first race that wasn't Bathurst, so it's actually second. He's 13th place. And he's got Refalo coming through.
Can we get a live championship points update on the battle for 2nd place?
No, we cannot. We're not recording that.
Come on.
But Green.
Just adding 2 numbers. Really? What are the points for 2nd place?
Let me check. So points for 2nd are 40, and points for 5th are 28.
Jack Green will have that by 1 point.
I've set my personal best. Ever.
Let's do a quick check of what's going on. Velo puts in personal best of 1.80. Is that really the personal best? Yeah, that's
Pretty quick.
4/10 off. Murdoch's actually put in a personal best as well,
Hello?
1.90, so the track's really quickening up now. So, passes Spivey. I think that's 2 laps now.
Yeah.
So pretty dominant performance from the champion, provisional champion. Everyone's been saying champion-elect, which would always be because they haven't been elected.
Oh, Xavier, a bit annoyed. You never annoy Xavier.
Scotland off of it. There's your gaps between the cars. That's the gap to Raath, 21 seconds. And just behind is Greg, who's right up behind Cowboy Rose. Or the Cowboy car of
Jack Burton.
Cowboy Williams. Jack Burton. Who I believe there's a bit more of a partnership that's going to go on from next year. Is that right?
Can neither confirm
No
or
comment.
deny.
I'm in.
And there goes Refalo again. So not long now. This man comes bearing all. As long as there's not a great disaster, it's going to be the champion. Because even if he disconnects, Jack Green has still got a fight his way up to second place.
It's true, Xavier.
Melo's put in another 1.79 in his pursuit of Nicholas Gregg for the final podium spot. Could Nicholas Gregg's first podium this year in the series be taken away from him? I say the series, it's one in Singapore, of course. And that's why I came second, so it don't count.
Wow. It's so mean. When did you come off? Shut up.
Meredith dives down the Meredith dives down the inside. Dives
What?
Sorry.
Dives.
What are you on about?
Meredith comes round the outside.
I was letting him through, fella.
Yeah, I know. So right round the outside. What was?
You cannot get this.
I'm chasing down Matt Corbell. I can see him coming up into turn 2 more and more every lap. I'm getting Bathurst vibes here. Hopefully I won't get disqualified.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. So this longer, Jack Brown.
This
and so is Simmons simultaneously.
Oh,
Simmons
Simmons
out
is-
of the race. So that'll be to the last already. Riley Smith did not complete the required number of laps, which is 54 at Panorama, and that is why he got disqualified.
Big lol.
Not a big lol.
It was a very big lol. down at Mr. Good.
Yeah, from Caldwell, it's now only a second, 2 seconds.
As he has to let Nicholas
Yellow.
Gregg through.
The yellow flag disappeared from the top left, which is fantastic.
Oh,
So annoying sometimes. But Meredith, oh, gives Caldwell a bump. Can't let him pass there. Or can't go past there.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, the last corner really
Oh,
is a
but
bit of
my
a
mouse
nightmare
spun.
on these worn tyres.
in a really bad place.
Campbell spun and he's trying to get back around. He does. Back down the 59 of 68. 10 to go. So back to the battle for 7th. Defensive from Caldwell. There's a couple of lapped cars just up there, which has the opportunity of troubling either of
So what I'm going to try and do here is brake a little earlier, not hit the curb as hard, and get the better exit.
like a fair bit of curve, but he has got the better exit. Right, he's doing as well and down the inside. Oh, it's tight on the exit.
So yeah, it was hard to get on the power there due to the hill, which is a pain in everyone's ass, I'm sure.
It's yeah, certainly difficult to overtake that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that a little bump and then you mount to the fence? It's alright though. Redressed and no. There's still big gaps behind him in the front, so no harm done there.
Same thing again here.
Recce, Snooks, Simmons, Hips, Campbell 14th, Sansa 12th to 11th, Spivey 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 7th round, Hill 6th, Green 5th, Mello 4th, Greg 3rd, on for his first podium, Raath 2nd, our provincial champion, Refalo leading the race. With, as across the line, 7 laps to go, and there's been more contact between Caldwell and Greg. Mello slides past as well.
Man, that car spins with the lightest contact, man.
They are very unstable cars, I'll give you that, but still in the back of him, and Meredith's the big loser out of that one. Which is probably right, he was the cause of it.
Life's biggest loser.
The biggest. Let's have a look at this replay.
Oh no.
They came back down to
Oh no. How deep
Oh, I've just had a screen freeze.
Oh yes, please die, then I get P9th. Yes.
P9th, yes.
Yes, P9th.
Poggers.
Yeah. I'm actually not doing as bad as I thought. I've stayed where I qualified. So, it's alright.
Chris Refalo on track for a loaf of bread.
I'm sure he cannot wait for that.
All that Shaw will actually give it to him.
Sanson's had an accident, so that's
Oh.
turn number 8, and Meredith gets caught up in it. A little bit.
Lol.
So he's actually grabbed the wall on the outside too. Would you imagine if we had damage?
Shut up, man.
Oh, that was silly for me, wasn't it? Anyway, I got everything else right. So.
Do you just turn off damage sensor?
No, because it defaults to being off for some silly reason. So
Oh,
it should be on 50, but anyway. Never mind that.
you can just lock up without going.
Lap 60. That's why I didn't want to tell you. You can suspect it, but I didn't want to tell you until
You're like, no, you're just.
now. Lap 63, 68. Still, hitting a wall does lose you plenty of time. I also didn't want people to go for bigger moves and stuff. So it's,
Just locking up at that corner every single time. I'm trying not to, but I just.
what have we got coming up? The rest of the we've got ACC, which is going every Friday night. Fantastic race park. Wanneroo Raceway, Perth.
Next week,
Friday night.
is Phillip Island.
Yes, Meredith won. So, on the second
On the second race on the.
Go and check
Quite
it out.
dominantly, I'd like to mention.
I won't spoil the first race because it's actually worth watching.
Second race is much.
Second race is much less interesting. It was actually an alright race as well, there was plenty going on. But Phillip Island next Friday. So that's one. So that's round number 4 of HCC.
Refalo is just gone. It's his teammate now catching me. It's like, oh, that was at least 20 laps ago that Refalo passed me.
Well, it's 25 seconds. Campbell is slowing. Oh, he's let him pass. Also virtual, which is fantastic. Yeah, not long to go now. And look at that, it's going to finish right on at 9:30.
Hold on, show you.
Perfection.
My idea.
We were saying like 50 laps, man.
And we'll go back to what's happened the rest of the year. So we have State of
Bruh.
November. That's a big slide. Meredith actually, it's an ultimate
Oh
course.
no!
Sanson's
Spawn!
spun me.
A sponge of you!
And Spivey round. Oh, he's almost gone into his teammate. Who would not be happy at him
Oh, God.
at all.
Well, I wasn't. I didn't accelerate since.
Still 6 seconds. Greg on
I didn't accelerate
has
since.
the chance
fine.
of a podium. That's 66 of 68. State of Origin November. There's entries open next.
Are you not watching this battle?
Got
Meredith
section.
and Murdoch, yeah, so they've come out around one another, and there's another Nvidia car there, which has a team player coming up. We'll have to see. There'll be 2 to go when Refalo crosses the line. State of Origin November, IndyCar next year. Oh, we have a V8 Summer Series coming up too, hopefully. Still more details to be confirmed about that. And then V8 Supercars returns June. Murdoch gets a slide on, run into the corner. It always looks like it. I wonder if it's lag.
No, it was the slide.
It looks like it. So,
Should be getting used to his computer running at 10 speed.
we'll kick off next year in Adelaide in June.
Yeah.
The leg sucks, man.
In another series which will include another lap as well.
Hopefully Jackson gets qualified from that one as well.
Well, maybe he's learned his lesson. We'll see. Right now he's got Murdoch.
Even though it was Riley.
Oh, you can blame each other all day. It's funny.
Ow.
It's funny.
Just spawn up, just spawn up, just spawn up, just. Oh, Nick Mello.
He spun last corner. It's probably the best place to spin because there's so much open space down that last corner.
It's the last corner.
Are you ready for the big
Follow.
send, Javier?
Well, let's have a look, shall we?
The chonky
That's
send.
got a blue flag. Well, thanks, Bob. Thanks for going side by side of me. Oh!
Can't say.
Yeah, I was a little further back than I thought, not gonna lie.
Oh, you've got Chris Refalo coming up behind you. So, one more lap or one less lap for you guys, but sure, it's one more lap. Refalo who leads
Oh!
the championship
Big flag spike.
as it stands. Finishes like this, then he win it. All he had to do was come 12th if Jack Green won. And come 12th he has, so... Oh, actually it was on 4, it's 9. So, anyway, nonetheless, he's done that. He's gone even further. He's going to win this race, 25 seconds. He's the gap behind.
I think he lapped Jack Green.
Wow. That would have been a moment. Jack Green, 5th place right now. That's Refalo who comes around to the penultimate corner. He's going to win this race. He's going to win Bathurst, Sandown, the team's championship, and now the drivers' championship as well. Chris Refalo takes the 2020 Velocity Racing Supercars Championship.
Jack, just like your head.
There's Jack Green as well. He comes home 2nd in the championship, 5th in this race. We're waiting for Dietmar Raath, who is going to be 3rd, 2nd in this race. Here he comes now. Nicholas Gregg will be soon to follow. Jack Green 5th, Josh Hill 6th. There's Nicholas Gregg in 3rd. Last quarter for Nick Mello. Nicholas Gregg finally takes a podium.
Yeah.
What a flog.
Refalo picks up. By the way, Refalo, that team has won 1, 2, 3,
Finally,
4,
that's
5
right.
races in a row. So that's the 2 races.
Holy crap.
Or rather, not disqualifying. Oh, sorry, penalty.
Oh,
And
forgot about that idiot.
and Sandown and Bathurst, of course. So Refalo, Raath, Gregg, Mello, Green, Hills, Caldwell, Murdoch, Meredith, Spivey, Monty, Blitz, Hansen, Campbell. Snooks.
Oh! Jack Roden.
Whoa.
Oh no, Jack Roden's gone!
Yeah, it's a big jump there at turn 2. But there we are. So
He lost all his wheels.
that's
and
the
just
end of
ran
the
out
season.
Thank you to everyone for coming along, making it so far the most successful series in Velocity history.
It's been
Yes.
fantastic, hasn't it? And we battled through some issues today. Did you just roll?
Ah! Fallen. I'm gone.
It's gonna replay that.
Gonna replay of that. No,
Come on,
Jack.
Spivey, let's
Jack,
do
it
it.
was you!
Let's do it together, buddy.
That was
Okay.
fantastic. Watch this, right? So there goes Campbell flying in. And
Just
then
follow me, Spivey.
Okay,
Here
okay.
comes Meredith, who just grabs the top of Max Spivey and Rob.
Oh dear, I'm gone.
Very cool.
Bloody
Got a bit of chaos there. To finish off this race, to finish off this season.
Oh, my leg hurts.
It's been a big race. It was shorter than scheduled. There's Jack Green, 2nd place. He would definitely be happy with that after it was a uncharacteristic performance, let's say, in Season 2, 2019. Be chuffed with 2nd. So, once again, we'll go over the race order after 68 laps. Refalo, Raath, Greg, Mello, Green, Hill, Caldwell, Murdoch, Meredith, Spivey, and over the page Monty, Blitz, Sanson, Campbell, Simmons, Snooks and Recce, those last three having DNF. And that was the season. 2020 Velocity Racing League Supercars Championships just wrapped up. And as I mentioned before, plenty more to come. We've got HCC going on at the moment. We've got State of Origin coming up in November, V8 Summer Series, IndyCar, and then the next Supercars Championship in June. So plenty to come before then. Thanks very much for joining us, and thanks very much for coming along, even through the difficulties we had earlier.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh,
It was quite a season.
very stylish.
There was a lot that
Commentary by Sophia Rodriguez.
there was a lot that happened, and Nelson Howard, but
And
not
Nelson.
him. Let's add to that Max Spivey, Jack Meredith. Thanks very much, guys, for your insights from the driver's seat. Meredith, you've just done. I'll give you a lot of
Meredith is
slack,
gone.
but you've
He's not
just-
here.
He's gone, right? He's done
Oh, yeah.
the first couple of stints of a Spa 6 hour, and he's jumped straight onto here, onto Newcastle. That break thing was probably a good thing.
Yeah.
And he's helping out the commentary as well at the same time. So thanks very much to him. Thanks to all of our drivers and race directors, the core, everyone that's helped me out over the season.
Yes.
The premium members, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of which there are 3 now, so we'll pick up a couple more
Well, that's good.
soon. I'll definitely plug that tonight. And Refalo is the champion with Jack Green second, Dietmar Raath third, and Winfield Nando's wins the team's championship. We will get the final results up on Discord tonight, so Discord is below if you want to join that and keep up to date with that, and keep up to date with all the off-season goings on and the
Other series.
other series.
Yes.
So thanks very much for joining us, and see you hopefully
Friday
for
next.
HCC tomorrow. Tomorrow?
Wait, what?
Definitely not tomorrow. Friday.
I
Next week.
was like, wait a minute, eh?
Friday, Phillip Island, and all of our other series, and then Supercars back in June in Adelaide. See you then.
Thank you.